My name is Clare Longendyke. I am a classical concert pianist. I lived at the Fondation on the third floor from 2007 to 2008, and then on the fifth floor as a Harriet Hale Wolley scholar from 2009 to 2010. And then I extended my stay as just a resident and a freelance pianist until 2011. I spent 2 years at Boston University as an undergraduate student before coming over to Paris for the first time. And when I was in Paris, I studied at the École Normale de Musique de Paris in the 17e arrondissement. And I had no idea what to expect when I came to Paris, but for me personally, the atmosphere at the École Normale was much more conducive to a sort of community-based approach to music education. When I was in Paris, I had two teachers. I had my sort of primary teacher, who I would work with twice a month, maybe. And then I had his assistant, who was somebody who was equally as excellent as a teacher, who developed my skills both technically and artistically, maybe even more so because I had a closer relationship with him. I worked with him more frequently. And then there was this idea that sometimes they had contrasting views, but it was always a dialogue. Do we interpret this phrase this way? Do we understand this marking in this to be the same, or do we have a different interpretation? And for me, that approach started me on the path of understanding that music, like in all art, does not have black and white answers. Music is gray but it's not gray. It's purple and red and pink and green and yellow and orange. And so understanding that everybody's personal voice is free to express itself through the notes on the page. The most important career development part of my life there was that I had the opportunity to interact with the former head of culture at the Fondation, whose name was Elizabeth. And she was a pianist. She said to me, let me know what you want to do here. You can give a concert, you can practice, you can, meet with other people on the fifth floor. And I asked her what I should be doing to get to know Paris better and to sort of plant roots in Paris. And she said, take every performance opportunity that somebody offers you. And I did. And for many, many years after that, I did. And I did, and I did, and I did. And I played for more people than any colleague that I know. I played and I played and I played and I played and I played when I wasn't ready, and I played when I was ready, and I played when I was sounding my best, and I played when I was sounding my worst. And I am the pianist I am today because she planted that seed in my brain and it grew. My fondest memory was from my very first year at the Fondation. I came to Paris knowing that I was going to study piano, but I had no idea where I was going to practice. And the little upright Yamaha that is now in the music room on the basement floor that I've continued to play. Every time I'm in Paris, I come and I practice at the Fondation. And so I know that new space. It's wonderful. I wish it had been there in 2007, but it wasn't. The upright piano was against the wall at the very back of the salon, the salon downstairs. So there were, the ping pong tables and the kitchen and the TV room. And then there was little Claire, hours and hours a day, sitting at that piano, no matter what was happening. There could be a birthday party and I was practicing Liszt. There could be a ping pong tournament and I was practicing Beethoven. The reason I left the Fondation, the reason I left Paris, was to go back to the United States to do all of my graduate work. I did my master's, I did a performer's diploma, which was very similar to what I was doing in Paris, but it was a preparatory stage for me to doing my doctorate. I realized that as a pianist, it did not have to be my goal to teach. I could sort of break out and make my own way and find ways to explore what I really wanted to do, which is to create opportunities for myself and my peers to perform, and then to go out and perform by myself and with my peers.